here you are.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you.
That's okay, that's okay.
I was just looking for you, but you sounded so sad just now.
I am very sad right now, to be honest with you. Mournful.
Why? What happened?
I just got back from a memorial, you see.
Oh my, isn't that amazing? What a coincidence. I was just going to ask you what you thought about memorials.
No.
I
get out of
was.
here.
Incredible.
Well, you asked me at an opportune time, I'll tell you that. It's fresh in this mind.
It is.
Oh, I feel so many things at the same time I could spontaneously combust.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are they bad for you, or?
Well, here's the thing. You know, they're generally sad because you're saying goodbye to someone that you love.
Yes.
But now, the more I go, the more I get deeply annoyed.
Of course.
No, but you see, there's something I've noticed that's happening more and more and more. People come, and they all want to speak, you see. Naturally, I speak at memorials.
Well, of course, I'm sure everybody wants you to speak
Of course
at their
they do.
memorials.
I have great insights. But they get up, and they talk all about themselves the entire time.
Yes, that's right.
They get up and they say, oh, I met so-and-so when I was doing my first big production that I got great reviews for. And the so-and-so told me I'd never seen a performance so sparkling in my life. Things like that. And you're sitting there in the pew or in the chairs or whatever they are, speechless.
Having to listen to this.
Having to listen to this.
I know.
Self-promotion at a memorial.
Yes, it was always curious that it's always the person's memorial who died that can't be there to say, no, that's not right. I never said that.
Yeah, to say I never said that. And also, are we going to acknowledge the person who died at some point here? Time's ticking.
Yeah, that would be nice,
Oh,
wouldn't it?
and then something else happens. It's gotten worse. Now they all sing songs, you see.
Oh, no.
And they're not, songs relevant to the person. It's songs they want to sing to put on a show. And I was at a memorial a few years ago. And it was over 3 hours long.
Oh, for crying out loud.
And half the people sang a song. I remember when the seventh person said, okay, I'm going to speak and then I'm going to sing. I said, and you're going to sing too? Is this torture?
Singing more than one song?
Yeah, I said, is this a memorial? Or is this an audition for a community theater production of Showboat? That's what I wanted to say.
Must have been unbearable for
Oh,
you.
it was unbearable. And another one, someone that the deceased didn't even like, turned the whole memorial into a concert for himself. He sang songs after each person. It was just disgusting.
I don't know how you could have stood that.
Oh, I hardly did. But here's the thing, the one I just went to. This one is going to just blow your mind. See, the thing, when I noticed this happening, I thought, well, this is people that do this.
Yes.
Dolls don't do this. That's what I always tell
They're
myself.
far above that behavior.
Yeah, now they are. But it happened at a doll memorial.
Oh, no.
And it was one of the worst that there have been.
Dolls, too?
Yeah, well, you see, I've told you before, dolls don't die, you see.
Right.
But sometimes there might be a freak accident.
Oh.
Like people, not everyone knows that kid's sister, she got just dismembered by a coyote.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and so you do die if that happens.
Oh.
And there was this doll, her name was Little Miss No Name. She came out in 1965.
Oh, yes, I do remember
She
that
looked
doll.
like this impoverished
Yes.
waif with a tear down her face.
Yes, I remember her.
Constant frown.
She just had a memorial today?
Well, she took her own life.
Oh, no.
Yes. It was very sad. But she was set up from the beginning to be sad her
I
whole
was going
life.
to say, it probably wasn't that much of a shock.
It was predetermined, really.
Yeah.
But, and I just want to say, anyone who's struggling, get help.
Yes.
Just please get help. There's so much to live for.
Even if you're a doll, of course.
Even if you're a doll, especially if you're a doll. And so I was devastated. I still am.
I can imagine. You
Oh,
you were friends then?
Oh, yeah, we were friends.
So you
She
tried
was
to
a
help
sweet-
her?
Oh, I didn't know she was suffering so much. She wouldn't say. But I loved her. And I said, you're not Little Miss No Name. I called her Yvette.
Oh,
I said, I'm going to give you a name.
that's a lovely name.
Yes, very lovely. She was lovely.
Did she like it?
Oh, she did. But everyone else called her Little Miss No Name. It was so insulting. But anyway, there I am at the memorial, and I spoke. And I spoke of her character, of her mind, her heart, and what we will miss having her gone. And I felt a catharsis from doing that, you see. And then I go into the audience. And who comes up to speak but Strawberry Shortcake?
Oh, no.
Oh, and I just braced for it. I thought, oh, no.
Was she invited there?
I don't know. She was there. And then she gets up and says, I remember when I was promoting my first hit record, and Little Miss No Name came up to me and said, I've always loved you. I always wish I could be like you. Oh, I was just cringing.
Shameful, but
My cloth was crawling.
yes, of course.
And then she said,
And I always thought you were the prettiest doll of all dolls. And then I said, oh, that's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
How did you manage to get through that without puking?
I tell you, there would have been a memorial for Strawberry Shortcake in 5 minutes if I didn't have so much self-restraint.
I'm just surprised because you're known for puking so much. And
I am known for puking.
how did you manage to get away with
I
it?
had to hold so much in that moment.
Ugh.
And she didn't even like Strawberry Shortcake.
Well, who does?
Who does? She called her Snozberry Crap Cake behind her back. Oh, and I laughed, but it's true. So she wasn't saying those things. I knew she didn't say that. And even if she did, you don't say it at the memorial. Are you kidding me?
Were people walking out?
No. And then it got worse, because
Oh, no.
one person sets the standard, and then Raspberry Tort sauntered on up there and said,
Oh, long after that happened, Little Miss No Name told me that I was the most gorgeous doll she'd ever
no.
seen. And she was trying, do I have any tips for her? And I gave her tips, and she was so appreciative.
that was it. And then Strawberry's mad just because Raspberry Tort upstaged her.
And this is a memorial, not a performance.
It's a memorial. I tell you, I wanted to leap through the air like a flying squirrel and land on her face. And then spin around to the audience and say, what is this? Is this a memorial or an editorial for yourself? Shame. Shame. That's what I wanted to say.
Well, I can certainly understand why you needed to come here and have peace and
Yeah,
play
I
some
kept it all.
harmonica to get out of all of that.
Yes, and other people were disgusted, you see.
Well, I should hope so.
Even some of her, comrades. Orange Blossom, I could tell, was very embarrassed.
Well-
And Huckleberry Pie, he was so ashamed.
Well, those are good dolls. I mean,
Yeah,
those-
they're good. But, Little Miss No Name, she called them the junk food follies. Okay, so she wasn't giving them compliments. I'm just going to say that.
Yeah.
But the poor dear.
Yes, and poor you.
Well, yeah, I have to put up with a lot.
Yes, you do.
I really do. I really do.
All right. Well, I won't bother you anymore. I'll just say thank you, and I was
Okay.
just curious about that, and
Yeah.
just let you go.
Yeah, and another thing.
Oh, uh-huh.
I just want to say to everyone after this experience, I was thinking, why doesn't everyone just take 5 minutes to think about someone else and remove yourself from the equation? Just think about them, purely them.
Yeah.
Without yourself, without thinking about yourself for 5 minutes, please.
You can't
Please.
do it. You can't do it.
Even in the face of death, people can't seem to do it. Just try. Practice at home.
Okay. Well, those are good thoughts, and thank you, Gertie.
Yes, they're
and
good thoughts.
I'll leave you back to your harmonica playing.
Okay.